Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab. This is video 7 of our CATIA V5 beginner solids modeling series. In today's exercise, we will create a more detailed 3D model from a 2D drawing, focusing on feature order and clean modeling strategy. What you will learn in this video, you shall learn how to break a complex drawing into a simple step. Correct sketch plane selection using pad, pocket, hole and fillet commands. How to avoid common beginner modeling mistakes. Let's go by study the drawing. Before modeling, we always study the drawing. Here we can identify the main base shape, overall thickness and secondary features like slot, holes and cutouts. In this exercise, we will start with the largest and most suitable feature, the pad feature. Here you can see there is this drawing is on third angle projection. That means when we see from this is our front view. When you see from the front, if you see that this is in front of you, you can see this view will arise on your mind. And from the top, when you see from the top, this you will see this view. Okay, so we will create the top view first, where we have a circle and we have another circle. Both are of length 20 mm. These two cylindrical shapes are of length 20 mm. Here you can find the length here on the front view. Here it is diameter of 60. Here it is diameter of 20. Diameter of 42. Okay. H we know we always start in our strategy. We always create the add material features first. Then we go with the remove material features. We create all the add material features first. That means we will create this cylinder, these two, and then we will create this one, the profile. Then we will use the remove material features, this hole, and this pocket definition. Okay, for that let's start. We will go with creating two circles. This one 60 mm and this is 42 mm, and both are at horizontal axis separated by 105 mm. Okay, so let's go and create two circles on the horizontal axis separated by 105 mm, 60 mm and 42 mm. For that, go to start, mechanical design and part design. Rename this one as solid modeling 7 and click on OK. Click on the XY plane or click on any plane. Click on the YZ plane now. Click on the sketch and then click on the circle tool. Create one circle on the left. Click on the circle tool again, create another circle. This is diameter 60 mm. By using the constant tool, we can give the dimension, and double clicking on the dimension, we can edit the dimension to 60 mm. Next one is diameter 42 mm. Same way, click on the constant tool, give the dimension to the circle and double click on the dimension, give it to 42 mm. Again, click on both the center points of these two circles. Now double click on the dimension, it is 105 mm. Okay, I want these two to be symmetric about the vertical axis. For that, double click on both the points of center points of these two circles, then right click, allow symmetry line and click on the vertical axis. Now click on the constraint tool to go out from the constraint command. Okay. Now we have two circles. Okay. Next one, click on the exit workbench, and now we will give the thickness to this to click on the pad command, and the length will be 10 mm and mirror extend. In mirror extend in CATIA, we know it will double the dimension, double the length on both the sides. Means if we give the length of 10 mm, then it will create 20 mm as we click on the mirror extend. If we don't click on the mirror extend, then it will create 10 mm on one side only. When we click on the mirror extend, it will create 10 mm on the other sides as well. So it will create 20 mm automatically. And click on OK. Okay. Now click on the YZ plane again. Click on the sketch tool, and we are going to create this tangent line and this fillet line. Okay. For that, what we will do, we will project this circle first, this one and this one. Now we have two circles. I will click on the 3-point arc with starting with limit. Click on this circle, click on this circle, and make this one arc. Then click on this arc, click on the small circle, click on the constraint tool to make it tangent. And what is the radius of this one? This radius will be 115. So radius is 115. Okay. Again, we can click on the corner tool, click on here, we will go with the trim all element. Click on this one, click on this one. Now this is wrong. So we will go with the no trim element, and then we will trim the unrequired element. And what is the radius of this one? This is 60 mm. Okay. Now up to this it's complete. Click on the quick trim and trim these lines. Now our sketch is ready. As it is on yellow, but it's still fully constant, because let's see it is fully constant or not. We want to drag it, but it's not possible because these two are projected and these are fully constant. Click on the exit workbench and give the thickness. The thickness is 10 mm, and we will use the mirror extend, so I will create 5 mm. Okay, let's see this is created 10 mm or not. Click on the measure tool, click on this, click on this. This is 10 mm. Okay. Up to this it's created. Next one, to now our all the add material features are complete. Next we will create the remove material features. So what are the remove material features? First of all, this diameter of 30 mm, and this is a keyhole. It is 8 mm and 33 mm from this end. So 30, 33, 8. So for that, click on this surface, click on the sketch tool, create a circle, and I want this to be concentric with this one. Click on both the circles and concentricity. Done. Now keep the dimension 30 mm. Okay. Then a key structure is created and create a axis line. We'll make symmetric both the vertical lines along the vertical this axis. For that, click on the constant tool, click on first line, click on second line, then right click, allow symmetry line, click on the axis line. Now give the dimension. This is 8 mm and this is 18 mm. Why 18 mm? Here it is 33 mm. So from the center point, this is 15 plus 3, 18 mm. So I will go with 18 mm. Okay. Then click on the quick trim, trim this one, again trim this one. Now my profile is ready and fully constant. You can drag to make sure and click on the exit workbench. Use the pocket command, select up to next and click on OK. This is created. Next one, this is diameter 20 mm. Okay, click on this surface, click on sketch tool, click on the circle and give the dimension 20. Click on the constant tool, click on this circle, click on the reference circle and make it concentricity. Okay. Now this sketch is also fully constant. Click on the sketch, exit workbench, click on the pocket and select the type up to next. Click on OK. Up to this, it's created. Next is click on this surface, or you can click on the YZ plane. Click on the sketch tool. We will create this profile, which is 8 mm distance from this end, 8 mm from this end. Okay. So what we will do, click on the project tool, click on this line, again project all these elements. By projecting, we can create it automatically. We don't need to create it again. And then click on the offset tool. First select all the sketches. Okay. Then click on the offset tool. Offset the one by one. This is 8 mm. Okay. Now this one, this is also 8 mm. Now we can easily create our profile. Now make this line and this line as construction element. Okay. Then by using quick trim, delete this one, delete this one, this one and this one. Again delete this one from this circle and delete this from this circle actually. Now we left with the inside part. Make this one as construction not construction, the standard element. This one actually. and trim this part. This is not allowing us to trim, so we can delete this one, and create arc for that. Click on this point, and now same way, click on this point, and give the radius. Here we have to give the dimension, that is radius of 21. Okay. This radius is 30. Why it is not fully constant? Let's drag this one. You can see this is not concentric about this circle here actually. So for that, what I will do, click on this circle and click on the inner circle and click on the constant definition window, concentricity. Okay. Same way, click on this circle, click on this circle, click on the concentricity. Okay. Now our lines are fully constant. Again, we can give this radius right now, or we can use the fillet command. So we will delete, first we will remove this one, then we will use the fillet command. Click on the exit workbench. You can see the sketch and click on the pocket tool. Use the dimension, that is 5 mm, and use the mirror extent. Click on OK. Okay, up to this it's complete. Now we are going to use the fillet tool. The radius is are 8 4 numbers of. So what we will do, click on the edge fillet, select all the edges, this edge 2, edge 3, edge 4, and the radius is 8 mm. Okay. Now you can see this is created. We can create it by creating the radius at the sketch level as well. Up to this is complete. Next one, we have another fillet of radius 2 here, on these faces. So click on the edge fillet, click on this, and here it is tangency. Click on this as well. Now click on preview. This is of radius 2 mm. Click on OK. You can see all the radius are created. Okay. Now my 3D model is created. So this is how you can create a 3D solid model from a 2D drawing in CATIA V5 exercise 7. If this video helps you, like, share and subscribe to Enginuity Lab. Comment below if you want the drawing PDF of next practice exercise. See you in next video.